to Lampoon.
The show you're about to see was on the air at 10:30 this morning. So those of you who are watching have already missed it once.
Give me an L.
Give me an A.
Give me an M. Give me a P.
Give me an O.
Give me an O.
Give me an N.
Lampoon! When they say there's no inflation, but 2 cents cost you 10.
When the guy at your gas station wipes your windshield once again.
You can bet your guess the chance is there the perfect circumstance for a lamb.
When it's grass and you buy it, where booze was sold of late. When they blame a terrible diet,
That's Secretariat.
It must have the rhinestone collar. You can bet your bottom dollar. It's a lamb.
Bygones are bygone in Vietnam.
But Mr. Two in Saigon,
That's like Sonny still with Cher.
if you wondered when together,
Who did what to whom or whether?
that's a lamb.
Lampoon.
So now you see before you the Lampoon Company. We hasten to assure you we are balanced ethnically.
From a Puni Pakistani to a sexy Jewish granny. Gotcha. Lampoon! And now it's time to meet tonight's Lampooners. The very nice Desi Arnaz Jr., the lovely Harry Seacombe, and the even lovelier Brenda Bagaro. With Marshall Efron, Waylon Flowers and Madam, Pat Croft, Joanne Jonas, Bo Capro, The Lockers, Adrian Pasca, Marion Ramsey, and Lonnie Shore.
Don't go away, folks. We'll be right back. Oh, golly gosh, I didn't think we'd be back so soon. Now a word from our sponsor.
Folks, both of Howard Cosell's fans have asked us to remind you that television is living proof that you can sleep with your eyes open.
See? Most of you laughed. Even Howard got a kick out of it. That's what we call a lampoon. Now we'd like for you to get to know some of the lampooners. For instance, from the Broadway stage, the remarkable Joanne Jonas.
When you're in love with a bisexual, you only
From lampoonery to goonery, here is Harry Seacombe, the well-known.
And now, an old favorite of yours, and I hope mine. Because of you. Recitar mentre preso dal delirio non so più quel che dico o quel che faccio, eppure dopo sforzati, va, sai tu forse un
That's it.
I'm in love with a transvestite. Though I know it cannot last. When you're in love with a transvestite, your clothes wear out twice as fast. And here from the Great American Dream Machine and the Sunday Morning Illustrated Simplified and Painless Sunday School is the lovely and talented Marshall Efron.
Dear friend, this chain was started in the hope of bringing happiness to all tired businessmen. Unlike most chains, it does not require money. Simply send a copy of this to 5 male friends, then bundle up your wife and send her to the fella whose name heads the list. When your name reaches the top of the list, you will receive 15,186 women, and some of them should be Lulus. Have faith. Don't break this chain. One man broke it and got his wife back.
Go on and introduce the next act, you cute little cutie.
From the prize, fine. How's yours?
Oh.
From the prize-winning Broadway show, Two Gentlemen of Verona, here's our own little Marion Ramsey. Oh, we'll be seeing a lot more of Marion Ramsey later.
Thank yous. Who asked you?
I'm in love with a heterosexual. Now I know what joy can be. I'm in love with a heterosexual. I wonder what's the matter with me. Hello. Here are two smashing chaps in an absolutely super sketch, which makes no sense to me whatsoever. Nevertheless, here are Beau Caprel and Pat Proft. Any better? How witty.
Stick him up. Come on, give me your wallet. Come on, give me your money fast.
I don't have any money.
Give me your money fast.
Wait, I don't have...
Give me the wallet. Come
I
on,
don't
give me
have any money.
Come on, hurry up.
Look for yourself. I got no money. See? No money. Wait a second. I got a check for $100.
Let's see that.
Got a driver's license or anything?
Yeah, right here.
Chevron car?
Yeah, I've been living in L.A. 3 weeks.
3 weeks now?
Yeah.
All right. What is that? Your current address?
Yeah, that's
All
right.
right, fine. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Put 'em down.
Here is our very own Wayland Flowers, with someone we lovingly refer to as the First Lady of Lampoon, or the Sun City Streaker, called appropriately enough, Madam. Ta-da!
Hello, madam.
Oh, hello.
Tell me, madam, do you think a lady made out of styrofoam and sawdust can become a star? Oh, why not? Raquel Welch did. Okay, Hal, take it from the top and take it real slow, because there's a lot I want to do. 10 cents a dance, that's what they pay me. Gosh, how they weigh me down. 10 cents a dance, rough guys and dandies, oh, but they dandy. Tough guys who tear my gown and try to get at my fuzzies. 7 to midnight, I hear drums. Loudly the saxophone blows. Trumpets that tear at my eardrum. Customers crush my little toes. Get out of there. Sometimes I think I found my hero, but it's a queer romance. All that you need is a ticket. Come on, big boy, only 10 cents a dance. Now I'd like to take my hair down. You want to hold my fuzzies? La 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 la. Whee! La 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 la. La 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 la. I'll be with you in a minute. La 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 la. La la. La 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 la. La da da da. La da da. La 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 la. La la la. Oh, there we go. All that you need is a ticket. Come on, big boy. Brother, can you spare? Oh, eat your heart out, Ethel.
Boy, this pollution is getting really bad.
It isn't that bad. Why don't you turn the light on?
It is on.
Who knows what evil lurks in the heart of man?
I do.
Here's England's newest recording and television star, Ms. Adrienne Pasta. Darling, you're wonderful.
I'm wonderful. Okay, I'm wonderful. But who am I? I mean, all my life I've been asking myself the same question. Who am I? Even when I was a little girl, I didn't know who I was.
Teddy knows that he's a bear. Daddy knows he's lost his hair. Mum knows that she's slightly square, but who am I? Monsters know the way to scare. Mommy knows you mustn't swear. Dad knows too, but doesn't care, but who am I? My puppy dog knows he must stay on the floor. He just doesn't know what the morning paper is for. Mommy's room's above the stair. Dad knows when it needs repair. Mum knows what he does up there, but who in the world am I?
It wasn't any easier when I was a teenager.
Ringo knows that he's a star. Dylan knows his steel guitar. Eve and Jack still
honey. We are omnipotent. Of course I'm old enough to drink. I'd like a Scotch and Wawa. Dick! Hello, folks. And now it's sock it to me time. I've got to know, who is the real me? Ms. Knows womanhood presides. Alice Cooper knows both sides. Knows the grooms and knows the brides. But who am I? Billy Graham knows the way. Heaven knows that way can pay. MacGyver knows it's Judgment Day. But who am I? Golda Meir knows the truth is a case. He should hijack the Sphinx, then just wipe that smile off his face. Groucho knows he's still the best. To say the magic word, no one a duck. Everybody knows me West. Why don't you come up and see me sometime? Zsa knows she needs to rest. Oh, darling, finish this silly song and give me the diamond. Who in the world am I? Who am I? Tell me who am I? Who am I?
Oh, what's the matter, honey? Don't you know who you are yet?
Sure I do, but that's not the problem.
Well, then what is the problem?
Who are you? What are you doing in my bed? Get out in those horrible pajamas. Your bad taste. Go away.
It's hard to uncover a false front these days. I mean, there's a big difference between silicone and executive privilege.
Sex, sex, sex. That's all anybody talks about these days. But let's face it, kids. Sex is just nature's way of saying hello. Gotcha.
The oil company's profits were up around 300%, and they expect that to go even higher now they're back selling gas.
Can you trust your car?
To a man who...
Where's the star?
Stick 'em up. We may have to go back to the horse and buggy. There'll be just as much pollution, but at least you can put it on your roses.
With the price of meat today, the three highest paid professions are doctor, lawyer, and cow.
Honey, with all the preservatives and artificial flavors in our food, I'm not surprised there's a shortage of bathroom tissue. Lay back.
Lampoon, Lampoon, that's the name of this tune. We're gonna rhyme in calypso time. What we're gonna lampoon.
Calling Western Union costs a dime, but the lines are busy all the time.
To reach them when the lines all jam, you gotta send them a telegram.
Lampoon, Lampoon, mustache toddlers are a boon. No wasting time and your iPad fine. Now that we're gonna lampoon.
Dr. Spock now says be strong, teaching kids between right and wrong.
And for trusting in those words of Spock, look what happened to Archibald Cox.
Lampoon, Lampoon, he lost a friend around noon. He was hit for stuck by a helpful truck. That we're gonna lampoon.
The dairy farmers in 72 voted Republican, it is true.
So the politicians politicians and their ilk proved everybody does need milk.
Lampoon, no sacred cow is immune.
That, so to speak, turns the uddered cheek.
Oh, man, I thought that was beautiful.
So you won't all cuss. We're lampooning us.
One of that.
That we're gonna lampoon.
Hiya, beautiful. Listen, how about you and me going out and having a good time?
What number does your license plate end in?
7. Why?
Sorry, that's an odd number.
Oh, what's the difference?
Well, today's the 22nd. Even numbers only, yeah?
That we're gonna lampoon.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
General, we have information that the Russians have committed a border violation.
Oh! I think we ought to bomb 3 or 4 of their major cities just to teach those lousy Reds a lesson.
And the Chinese refused a visa to an American diplomat.
I recommend we drop the big one on them and wipe those commie devils off the face of the earth.
I'll set up a meeting tomorrow so you can make these recommendations.
Not tomorrow. It's Sunday. And I have to go to church.
That we're gonna lampoon.
The Senate Watergate Committee will now come to order.
Good evening, friends. Our subject tonight is truth. Our guest is noted psychologist, Dr. Bo Capral. Dr. Capral is here to talk about his latest book, The Virtues of Honesty. In an effort to comply with network regulations on fairness, we also have a spokesman for the opposition, Mr. Marshall Efron. To begin with, Dr. Capral, would you please tell us your credentials?
Of course. I have a master's degree from Harvard University in stress psychology and a PhD from Oxford, where I studied the negative effects of deceit on man.
Now, Mr. Efron, what are your qualifications?
I received a PhD from Yale, where I studied the positive effects of lying. I am the bantamweight champion of the world, and I'm the 43rd president of the United States.
That's the silliest thing I've ever heard.
Thank you.
Dr. Capral, would you please explain your position on the subject of honesty?
Yes. Simply stated, I believe that telling the truth is the most important thing in the world.
That's a lie.
Where do you get your information?
The Pope told me.
That's a little ridiculous.
So it wasn't the Pope. Maybe it was Burt Reynolds. The point is that lying is always better than telling the truth.
I challenge you to name one instance in which lying is beneficial.
All righty. What about the time when it was proven that Ulysses S. Grant was a woman?
Where do you hear that nonsense?
I read it in the Bible.
Preposterous.
I know it. I was lying, but it got me out of a tight spot, which proves that lying is better.
Now, let me get this straight. You said that lying is better.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I said that lying is better.
That's what I said, you said.
No, you didn't.
I can see I'm not getting anywhere with you.
Yes, you are. No, you're not.
Please, come on, Mr. Efron. Give truth a chance.
Do you really want me to tell the truth?
Yes. Yes.
You really want me to?
Oh, yes, do it. Do it.
You must.
Even if it hurts?
Yes. Yes.
All right. Good. You forced me into it, and I'm gonna do it.
Yes.
Your fly is open.
Goodness. You rang?
ordinary people, extraordinary people. I'm glad there is you.
Close the door, please.
There's so much more to Lampoon.
George! Who chopped down the cherry tree?
I don't know, Dad. I've told you everything I know. I've tried to cooperate with you, but I don't know who did it.
George, I've been asking you for 12 months now.
Well, that's right, Dad, and I think that a year's enough for us to wallow in a cherry tree.
Another 5 minutes you've gotten us into.
Lampoon, Lampoon, our commercials now are good too. So come on, sports, adjust your shorts. We'll be back soon to Lampoon.
Folks, we care about your safety. You remember a year ago, various cars were tested to determine what results a collision at 15 miles per hour would have on those cars. Notice the front fenders and the hood assembly are damaged. Well, we've spent a year developing a way of protecting against damage in low-speed collisions. Now let's see our new car in the same experiment. Naturally, these walls won't be available till 1986, but hang in there.
I'm a car freak myself. I used to love them when they had rumble seats. The mister used to say, there's nothing like a tumble in the rumble. Gotcha!
Don't go away. We'll be right back.
Oh, yeah?
And now for a festival of your favorite commercials.
Thank you.
Hang in there, folks. We might be right back after station identification. Who knows? I don't know. Here's one of the most exciting new acts in America today. Ladies and gentlemen, the Lockers.
peace and love, and whatever else Sammy Davis is into this week. This is Trendy Wendy, hello, reporting to you on what's going on, what's going down, what's coming up, and what's coming off. Are you ready? Hey, because we're going to get into all of it, babe. First of all, el numero uno, in the swirling world of fashion, denim is definitely where it's at. As you can tell by looking at the kid here, hey, don't you love it? I've got denim shirts, jackets, skirts, handbags, and shoes. Wapple, eat your hearts out, you little denim devil. I am also wearing the very new and very, very uncomfortable denim underwear. Fill that up with something else. And now, here's our look at the energy crisis.
The Senate Watergate hearing room.
And for some good news on the energy crisis, we take you to Paris, France.
If the oil embargo had happened before World War II, the attack on Pearl Harbor would have been done by hand.
You know, if the energy crisis had happened 50 years ago, NASA would have had to put a man on the moon by bike.
I really do love this crazy kid stuff.
Some oil companies justify their huge windfall profits by saying that such good fortune's morally consistent with our free enterprise system. And this logic prompted 4 of our leading business colleges to offer graduate courses in armed robbery.
Help. Get involved. In this age of liberated women, which chauvinists no longer can debunk, most commercials on TV still show femininity as a thing which must be shaved, shampooed, or shrunk. So we hope our sister livers are forgiving when we say that even livers need to earn a living. My teeth, my hair, my beautiful bust, of brains they imply we're bereft. Political balance, they say, is a must. So I am the right and the left.
Made like a lion, I use protein and iron, and I think I've got terminal rust. She's used so much lacquer, her hair's ossified. Both her bicuspids have tried suicide.
The funeral's on Tuesday, my living broad died. My teeth, my hair, and my butt. My teeth, my hair, my spectacular chest. Our IQ they never applaud.
3 years at Cornell and I passed every test. But 3 nights last week, I flunked broad. Slow motion dresses are not what depresses, but slow motion dandruff's a pest.
General Motors, my points overhauled.
I use so much fluoride, my caps were recalled.
And thanks to my hairdresser, I never fall. My teeth, my hair, and my chest.
My teeth, my hair,
my gorgeous bazoo. Nearly I should leave on the shelf.
If we don't move our tails for you, kindly assume we'd rather you moved it yourself.
Go blimey.
Wanna fly me bothered, I have to be in a black pointed hat on a broom.
One more inflation joke and I call the cops.
You see more meat on us than you see in the shops. I'm sick of them asking, how much for your chops? My teeth, my hair,
my bazoo. My teeth, my hair, my beautiful bust. Though each of us has a degree. When listing my assets, the guy had the crust to call me a cop PhD. matched with producers you trust.
My vocabulary's restricted to cheese. My ponytail's not all that's caught in the breeze.
Mohammed could never move mountains like these.
My tootie, my rootie,
My scuba dooby boobies.
my bees, my hair, and my buzz.
Be careful what you use Lampoon.
Welcome back to Lampoon.
I had a little kitty cat the other day, and it died. I loved that cat so much, I was so sad. So I went out and bought me a rat. Nobody cares if a rat dies.
There's only one thing wrong with these kids streaking naked to school. I mean, where do they keep their lunch money?
If the starvation rate continues to climb, soon there's going to be plenty of food for everybody. Everybody who's left. And who's crazy? Them or me? How?
I want you to understand that just cause the new army is all volunteer, that we don't accept just anyone. Now, is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Good. Now, what's your name?
Larry Stevenson.
Robert Larry Stevenson. Middle initial?
R.
Place of birth?
Walla Walla, Washington.
Now, you plan to make a career in the army?
Yes and no.
What do you mean by that? Yes?
And no.
See. Well, now, let's see, the new army will do its best to make you happy. You know our new motto, Army wants to join you.
It's a little late for that.
Now, any distinguishing characteristics?
I can't think of any. Me neither. I guess not.
Well, what was your civilian occupation?
We worked for a photographer.
Doing what?
We were his tripod.
Well, what made you choose the army?
You're the only branch of the service that offered what we needed.
What was that?
The buddy system.
I think I'm going to need some additional equipment information on you. Now, what size shoes do you wear?
2 9.5s and a 13.
And what size uniform?
A 42 ES.
ES. Well, what's the ES stand for?
Extra strange.
Well, that ought to do it. You're in the army.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, well, just one more question.
What's that?
What made you guys decide to enter the service?
It was my idea.
Huh?
I wanted to escape from a bad marriage.
What went wrong?
I thought she was in love with me, but I found out she was seeing someone else on the side.
Oh, gosh.
Hey, are you asleep?
No, I'm not.
Do you want to try something different?
Sure.
How's this?
Thank you. We are here to pay our last respects to the amazing Burko, the greatest escape artist in the world. And as we gaze on his peaceful face, he's gone. Let's face it, he was the greatest.
All the news isn't bad. There's always some good news. Sure, we lost a vice president last year, but try and look at the bright side of it. Look who we lost.
There's more good news. The Japanese have not bombed Pearl Harbor again. They bought it.
And now, we present the artwork of Mexico's brilliant young cartoonist, Sergio Aragonés. If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you. If you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowance for their doubting too. If you can wait and not be tired by waiting, or being lied about, don't deal in lies, or being hated, don't give way to hating, and yet don't look too good, nor talk too wise. If you can dream and not make dreams your master, if you can think and not make thoughts your aim, if you can meet with triumph and disaster and treat those two impostors just the same, if you can bear to hear the truth you've spoken, twisted by knaves to make a trap for fools, or watch the things you gave your life to broken, and stoop and build them up with worn-out tools, if you can make one heap of all your winnings and risk it on one turn of pitch and toss and lose, and start again at your beginnings and never breathe a word about your loss, if you can force your heart and nerve and sinew to serve your turn long after they are gone, and so hold on when there is nothing in you except the will which says to them, hold on. If you can talk with crowds and keep your virtue, or walk with kings, nor lose the common touch, if neither foes nor loving friends can hurt you, if all men count with you but none too much, if you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run, yours is the earth and everything that's in it, and which is more, you'll be a man, my son. Now, if you think that's something, wait till you hear what I expect from my daughters.
You know, darling, I love you because you're different.
Thank you.
The way things are going this year, a man is innocent until he's proven a politician.
Somebody had the audacity to take me to McDonald's the other night for dinner. I was so bored, I ordered 4 billion burgers just to watch them change the damn sign. Gotcha!
Father, I think I have a way to increase attendance at Mass on Sundays.
Fine, Father. What is it?
Now listen, we get Sister Teresa to put on a go-go habit with a tight blouse and a short skirt, and she dances on the side of the pulpit in a cage.
That's ridiculous. It's sacrilegious and blasphemous. Besides, it wouldn't work.
Well, why not?
She's got terrible legs.
I went to church the other day. I think we all have to at some point. Gotcha!
Thank you.
Oh, Mr. Shore, I think it was very, very wise for you to prepare beforehand for your funeral. Now, what kind of a casket did you have in mind?
Well, I was thinking of something inexpensive.
Well, the cheapest one we have is about $1,000. You see, with the economy today, the demand for certain things has caused the prices to skyrocket.
Can't it be buried in something that's not in such demand and something that costs less now?
Well, I could do it for about $300.
$300? Well, what would I be buried in?
A new Cadillac. Power steering, power brakes, power vent windows, radio, heaters, 8-track stereo. Look, if you want, we can give you rhinestone and the wood. We can give you gold.
must just have all the luck, Joanne. But let me tell you this.
What?
I've been from Bangkok to Bangladesh, done everything twice, hated it both times. But let me tell you this, sweetheart. When you get my age and you haven't done it all, and you bend down to adjust your wedges, and you smell peanuts and see confetti, you know the parade has passed you by. Oh, but here's some people who are still marching, the senior Lampooners. Gotcha.
Thing about being old, nobody listens to you, nobody pays attention to you, nobody cares what you have to say.
Ermin, shut up.
A great thing happened to me today. I got up this morning.
Yeah?
That's it.
Shirley over there, that's the way I like to see 'em, young and bouncy and curvy.
You want to put your glasses on? She's 75 and flat as a board.
Listen, when I want to see something 75 and flat, I'll put my glasses on.
Would you like to get involved in the sexual revolution?
I can't. I don't have any ammunition left.
I wish I'd known then what I know now. I wish I could remember now what I knew then.
It's ridiculous. Protest marches, pot parties, sex orgies.
So what? I'm always home by 9 o'clock.
They say old people don't have any sex lives, but that's not true. I mean, I have just as much sex now as I did before I retired.
What did you do?
I was a monk.
Pesky politicians! That Roosevelt is ruining the country.
You never did like Franklin.
Franklin? What happened to Teddy?
Ooh.
Now the show's nearly ended. We hope you realize if there's one we've not offended, then we must apologize. But it's time to sneak a peek at our favorite blue speaker. So we hope to see you soon on the ABC Lampoon.
Well, there's another hour shot to hell. See yous.
been an ABC television presentation.
Thank you.
Who asked you?